argue with me on YouTube one day about that. I was like, no, I'm talking about the Greys. The Greys, that type of alien, those are the ones that built the pyramids. So I'm like, let me tell you something, you little pink, hairy half of a man, right? Let me drop some science on your goofy ass. After the child has been gestating in the womb for 90 days, it got a very big head, a tiny body. It got undilated pupils, meaning it got all black eyes. It got a slit for a nose. It got slit for ears and a slit for a mouth, just like a gray. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You couldn't get around that. So y'all time is up. And they knew that day was coming. That's why they attempted to make it illegal for you to read. Because they knew that you had the ability to reason beyond belief. See, we operate on a gnosis. We're masculine beings. I don't care if you're a female or a male of the nine ether hominid. Right? You have a masculine mentality. I'm not going to say that you're masculine. You have a masculine mentality. The sixth ether Asiatic black man, he has a hermaphrodite mentality, meaning that it's half masculine and half feminine. It's balanced out. And the sixth ether albino, he has a feminine mentality, meaning he likes to seduce and lure. You hear me? And he has ran out of time. He can't calculate time. That's how I can hit y'all with those, with them BCE dates, and it ain't no getting around it. And the Wapu has spread. That's what them pyramids was about in Eatonton, Georgia. Generating a tachyon field around your planet so that it can vibrate to the fifth dimension. See, it's your planet that's vibrating to the fifth dimension, not you. You just a micron on your planet. You a micron. And the planet seen you live and die hundreds of thousands of times. And when I say you, I'm not talking about your flesh and bones. I'm talking about your spirit. Because your father is Amun, the sun. You are a child of the sun. They don't want you to know that. That's what Revelations 3:14 is telling you. The name of my Lord, that's what Jesus said, is the Amen. He said, is the Amen. The faithful witness, the source of God's creation. It's talking about the sun. It's talking about the sun, because the sun faithfully rises every day and is witnessed by all. Whether you like the sun or hate the sun, it's still going to shine on your black, white, yellow, or red ass. It's still going to provide wheat. It's still going to provide vegetation. It's still going to provide fruit for you. It's going to move your ecosystem in a way to where you're capable of evolving and returning back to it. Y'all remember the video I posted on my Instagram? I got it from a sister on TikTok showing the people in Zimbabwe. I think that was Zimbabwe. And they was going up in the sunlight. I mean, off the ground, literally going through the sunlight. Returning back to the sun. They don't want you to know that. Because they can't go through the sun. See what happened when they ass get out there in the sun. And I'm not saying that to throw shots. I'm just, hey, it is what it is. Somebody got to tell you, because they're not going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you. You got to hear it from your own. See, some of y'all be waiting for the pink man to tell you. He ain't gonna tell you this shit. But you're a nigger. I brought you here on a slave boat. You was a savage, and that's a lie. He thought the earth was flat, and if you kept going one way or the other, you would fall off. You brought that line. That stuff need to be addressed. You can't just gloss past that. That's what the spell does. It make us gloss over things. Right? But the word God was invented in the 6th century. The word God came in the 6th century. Excuse me. Was that the 6th century? Oh, that's the 6th century. Excuse me, y'all. The word God was made in 6 AD. That's where that word, it came out the Germanic branch of the Proto-Indo-Euro tree. It's Germanic. Right? It's low frequency Germanic too. Right? They don't want y'all to know this stuff. That's why I tell y'all to go get my book, my ebook, The Paruti Paradigm. Or you could pull it up on Pinterest to see the Proto-Indo-Euro linguistic tree. And any books you recommend reading by Dr. Malachi York, all of them, and get you a holy tablet. Read all of them. If you go get the Paruti Paradigm, I vividly tell you which books I abstracted from to put the Paruti Paradigm together. The Sacred Wisdom, not the Sacred Wisdom, Let's Set the Record Straight, Leviathan 666, right? The Holy Tablets. These are, that's stuff you should be reading. And see, your parents, and there ain't no disrespect for them, but they failed you, brother, because they was alive during that time all of that stuff was going on the land, and they wasn't trying to align themselves with it. They probably was my age, and I know it. They was listening to Jigga, my nigga. Sending niggas to jail. Playing the pan flute to send niggas to jail. That's all they get rappers to do. Hey, you got to send niggas to jail. We'll blow you up and make you send niggas to jail. Said my pops was born in 68. Yeah, man, niggas should have been there. He should have been up on it. The first radiology class I did over 13 years ago, I had said that. I said, your parents missed that message. They said, nah, they heard it. They said, I want to live like an artificial white man. I want to take part in the Macy Day parade. What about Christmas? Oh, I got to stop eating bacon? I got to stop eating ham? Oh, man, I don't want to do that. I like what Massa. I like so what bosses got for us. I likes the poisons that he's putting into my consciousness. And I'm not saying your parents per se, but they are part of the whole fold. Elijah Muhammad came on the scene, the motherfuckers ain't want to listen to him. But you ain't see the fucking Nation of Islam getting no German shepherds put on their ass. You ain't see them coming to the fire department with the hoses. They didn't do that to our women. Not the people that belong to that organization. They're like, hey, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with these docile niggas. You know what I mean? No, my book is on my website. I got my own website, beloved. I'm not on Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna let you out. Go ahead. Y'all come to my website. I got one of the biggest websites on Wix.com. Shouts out to Wix.com and Webador. Right? I got the third biggest page on Wix out of the Wix website thing. You know. And thank you for everyone that has been supporting the platform because it's continuing to grow. My shit is growing. And it ain't mine, it's ours, it's everybody's. Right? But see, I've been focusing and concentrating on this since TikTok with 1,000%. 1,000% effort. And all you got to do is scroll to the bottom of my page, which you're going to be hard pressed to make it to the bottom with all the content I upload up to now. And you can literally see the progression. I am the living embodiment of what happens when you focus and concentrate on yourself, your business, and your kind. I'm the living embodiment of that. There go my pop. Shouts out to my father. My own father is one of my students. That say a lot. My pops is with me. And applying the knowledge that I'm putting out there. And it's helping. You hear me? Some of my nephews and nieces, they starting to listen now. Like, oh shit, what you got going on over here? Huh? What the fuck is going on, boy? You going in. But I don't force it down nobody's throat. I don't twist nobody's arm to get in alignment with what I got going on. I just lead by example. And all I could tell people as I walk along this journey is don't say that you haven't been told. Don't say you haven't been told. All you got to start doing is tapping into the 4 ventricle lines of your family tree. Start calling out them names. Start pouring a libation every day. Start connecting with the sun, the source of God's creation, according to Revelations 3:14. Right? The light that light up every man on the world, according to the book of John, verse 1 through 9. All you got to do is show some reverence to the planet that you living on at the same rate that you be giving all of that energy to them ambiguous apparitions and spooks that you call God, Jesus, Allah, and Theos, and fucking Yahweh. Y'all say them names like the nigga took you to Chick-fil-A this morning. And I'll be doing you a disservice if I ain't tell you that. It's like, damn. Niggas is really fucking brainwashed. I seen a lady on YouTube yesterday. She talked about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson for 8 hours. I said, damn, was you in the bed with they ass? She blocked my comment. She blocked me too. But that shit kept popping, kept suggesting it to me. I'm like, man, why does shit keep suggesting? I went in there. I looked at how long. Like, damn, you been on here for that long? Like, come on, for real? Like, why is you that concerned about somebody else's life? You ain't even got that. And then when I looked at the lady and I heard what she had to say, she was very shallow. There was no depth to her. And I ain't talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. I'm talking about the lady that was talking about him. Like, damn, you been on here for 8 hours, my lady? Come on, my baby. You bullshitting. You need to be putting that energy on your. That's a whole bunch of energy you could have been putting into your own life, and probably should have been on a treadmill that long, right? Should have been on a treadmill that long. What the fuck you doing on there for 8 hours? talking about what's going on in somebody else's bedroom because she put it out there. She did. And now, you know, and women up there defending her ass, you know, she got a public body count. Anytime you got a public body count, oh, you done. And I just got to put you sisters up on game. Right? Got to put y'all up on game. Don't do that. Stop stacking your body count. Because if you got too many bodies, guess what niggas start saying? Hey, man, you need to go. They start lining niggas up with you. You hear me? I'm just putting y'all up on game. They start lining niggas up with you. Like, yo, man, her head is fire. Yeah, go. She be hanging over here. She be, this the stuff that one of the niggas used to, he go spill all the tea to all of the other niggas and tell them how to hit you. And these the type of women y'all taking y'all social cues from. Y'all better wake up. We need y'all. Because we can't rise no further than our woman. And our women want to be harlots. That's not cool. Why you think that they get put into the public domain like that and propagated at the rate that they do? Because they want y'all women to be on that type of time. How come they didn't push India Ari like that? How come they didn't push Erykah Badu like that? Right? Whatever happened to the Anita Bakers of the world? They're like, oh, no, we can't have that. Not this generation. Oh, no, 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 no. You ain't never seen Anita Baker's legs. You ain't never seen Anita Baker's cleavage. Same thing with Whitney Houston. Shot made the ancestors be with her. You never seen it. Did that stop her from becoming an icon? Shouts out to Sade for her fine ass. She a silver fox now. Never seen her body. Never showed herself. So that's a bunch of crap. And somebody got to tell y'all, sis, because these women is tripping y'all up, y'all. It's like, man, come on, man. There's no justification for not wanting to be seen. And, you know, shouts out to my hoes out there. Those that be working the blade. The ladies of the night that say it with their chests. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to you women that's carrying on with that type of behavior, but you don't want to be cited as that. That's a conflict of interest. Right? That's contradictory to what you're thinking you got going on. And I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say that. And see, I got to talk about that stuff. Because it's like, man, it's like, man. My mama told me this morning, like, Baba, you just got to talk about it. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I know, but you got to at least cover a little. Baba, like, all right. And as far as the other brother, Klay Thompson, he come from a whole higher class of stock. His daddy was an NBA champion. You hear me? He an NBA champion. He done acquired over $300 million over the course of his career. He probably still got every penny of it, too. I'm almost sure he got a Billy off the paper. He can have any woman that he want to. That Megan the Stallion is a male horse, ladies. That's not a female horse. A Clydesdale would be a female horse. That's a stallion. That's a male horse. And she backed by Jigga, my nigga. He the one parading her and pushing her out there. And like, hey, we need a new hoe. We're going to stand up. I'll be the next hoe. Shouts out to Rihanna. Y'all see, I got her up there. You ain't see Rihanna ain't put herself out there like that. You heard about 1 or 2 relationships. She got children and everything now. But they not gonna put Rihanna out there. Once you start showing that you a mother and you want to cultivate some femininity with you, oh, they take your ass down. The Luciferians don't. You can't be in their media and having children. Not in case you're gonna be a baby mama. If you're gonna be a baby mama like Cardi B, then they'll put you out there. They'll promote the shit out of you because they want that that mind state to go into our daughters and our granddaughters. Y'all act like that shit is okay. That shit ain't okay. You can't co-sign that shit. And all that shit is perpetuated at us, right? Y'all see the website? Purchase some Orgon and come join our community. I got a sale going on. I'm running out of small pieces. I still got a lot, not a lot of chest plates, but I got enough chest plates for y'all too. So get it while the getting is good. Order your unks. All my people, if you haven't received a tracking number from me yet, just be patient. I will be sending out more tracking numbers this evening, right? More tracking numbers on the way. Your orders will be to you. You said 2 of my sisters are his baby moms. Yeah, same thing with me. Hell, all my sisters is baby mamas. I got 4 sisters. All of them baby mamas. And all of them listen to Little Kim, Cardi B. None of them listen to Queen Latifah. They watched her show. But they didn't listen to her when she was a rapper. They was more receptive to Little Kim. That's by design. That's by design. And for the brothers, they just want to turn us into hood boogers. Oh, going to jail is your rite of passage. Anybody that tell you that, get the hell away from them. Fuck the streets. All that does is generate income for their prison complexes and pull abstract money out the government. If you put in the hours, if you try to put it by the hour, how much you make money out, how much money you making in the streets, you're probably making about $10, $12 an hour. You might as well go get your ass a job somewhere. At best, when the lawyer come involved, the days that you had to answer the door with the yapper and back and forth and going to see the plug and going to see the connect, if you add up all them hours, you make about $12 an hour, my nigga. And you're gonna have a short-lived life. Your lifespan ain't even gonna be that long. The stress level was crazy. You hear me? And I'll be doing you a disservice if I didn't say this shit. I'll be a suck-ass nigga if I ain't tell you this. And ain't nothing wrong if that's what you come from. But don't just stay there. You got to be a hood nigga all your life. You got to be thugging it all your life. Please. Niggas that's really in the streets don't want to be in the streets. They want out. They looking for a way out of that shit. But a lot of these comfy ass niggas, because hey man, I just tell, I'm 47. I done seen a whole generation of niggas, cul-de-sac ass niggas that had their mama, their daddy, and both of their grandmamas and granddaddies. And your ass want to go on the streets. You got all these people pouring all this love into your ass, but you want to fucking cut up some dope. I'm like, yo, why you want to do that? You want to be accepted. You done already been, you done been born into a locality where you don't even have to endure none of the stuff that your forefathers and mothers had to do, but you want to regress back into that. You're blind, baby. Blind, baby. You're blind, baby. You're blind to the fact. I forgot who sung that song. Yeah. And you got these little niggas today with the poo shiesty masks on. Nigga, they setting you up to get killed. You being set up to get killed by your own people. Because you come up to me with a poo shiesty mask on, I'm going to pull that thing out on your ass. Hold on, OG, hold on. Like, nigga, why you got that mask on? It's 78 degrees outside. You got a fucking mask on your face? And this nigga's so slow. I don't give a fuck what y'all. Pooh Shiesty is, that nigga's, he got a learning disability. He's not that bright. And that's who you choose to listen to? And it ain't even your fault that you're listening to him. They put millions of dollars behind that nigga and make sure that you listen to him. They want you to listen to that shit. And Gucci Mane, shouts out to Dogface. Shouts out to Dogface. See, I keep my ear to the street. Shouts out to my man Dogface. He hit it right on the nail. I've been saying it, but he really put it out there. He said, God damn it, ain't nothing wrong with Gucci Mane changing his ways, but nigga, your music gotta change too, my nigga. Don't tell me that you're gonna start eating clean and you don't want to hang in the streets no more and you ain't with the foolishness. Rap that shit then, my nigga. Don't say that shit and then get on the record and start talking greasy. You can't play both sides of the fence. Same thing with Cardi B. You got 3 children. I want to say she got 3 daughters. What the fuck? Bitch, you should be talking about fucking family. Where's that rap at? You should be talking about motherhood and how beautiful it is. Not about how wet your crotch is. You too old for that. That's embarrassing. The female crash test dummy. Have nothing positive to say. Nothing insightful. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Nothing insightful to say. Be a hoe, be a hoe, be a hoe, be a hoe. Just be a hoe. Be a hoe, be a hoe. That's what I hear. That's what I see. And that's cool if that's you. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But you not being responsible with that music. And you not, you know that they promoting that to young girls. You know it. But somebody got to say something. I got a daughter. My daughter was like 20. She'll be 23 this year. She got a boyfriend or whatever. You know, she ain't been ran through, right? But she tried to walk out of here with them hoochie shorts on one day. I said, hey, you know I don't like you going out like that because you're drawing a certain type of attention to you when you're doing that. And I seen her get a little disdain for me saying that to her. She was like, Daddy, I'm not gonna. I'm like, look, let me just tell you like this. If somebody snatch your ass up, they just snatch your ass up. You set yourself out there like that. She went back in the room and came out with some clothes on. Then I doubled down and said, don't be. Now, you want to go out there dressed like a streetwalker? Don't come to me when the ramifications of dressing like a streetwalker approaches you, when it accosts you. when it disrespects you. Don't tell me what some nigga done said to you or what he done did to you or he done grabbed you or I don't want to hear that shit. Because I told you don't be wearing that shit. You beautiful. You don't need that. Nobody need to see your thighs. Period. Except your boyfriend. And his ass don't even need to see your thighs. You don't think I tell my children this shit? Somebody almost killed my son a few months ago. Tried to rob him. You know. I'm like, nigga, you keep listening to that NBA young boy and Pooh Shiesty. You don't come from that, nigga. You grew up in a cul-de-sac, my nigga. Stop putting yourself on that frequency. First thing that happened, his ass got locked up. The next thing that happened, a nigga tried to kill his ass. Then the next thing that happened after that, one of his homies died. I'm like, yo, you putting yourself on that frequency and you ain't got to. You're not taking advantage of the opportunities that you afforded. And you're wasting the efforts that it took for me to put you in that position. You hear me? So for all y'all youngins out there, don't think I'll be talking. I'll get on my children's ass too. Don't think I don't. You hear me? Peace and love, beloved. I gotta set the example. Because Generation X, you are in the executive seat. You would never see me wearing no fucking skinny jeans. You're not gonna see me with no skinny jeans on. You ain't gonna see me with them Ronald McDonald Balenciaga shoes on. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me with the little backpacks and all that little bullshit, nigga. Like, I'm not no little child. Somebody has to say this. Somebody has to set the precedence and the example. You get a free pass until you turn 18 with me. After that, hey man, you fair game according to society. If you don't learn your lessons before then, hey, that's on you. I have no empathy for you. Just like when you go to the court and they say ignorance of the law is no excuse. Well, guess what? Your ignorance of your own ignorance is no excuse for whatever happens to you based on that. These are entertainers that you're allowing to influence you, and they're influencing you in a negative way, and they're putting themselves out there in a negative way. Pooh Shiesty is a half-wit. You ever heard that nigga talk? Like, nah, man. Get this nigga down. You know what his record company said? Push the shit out of him. We need more boys in prison. Same thing with NBA Youngboy. That nigga's a hothead. He got his mind right now. His ass went to prison. I'm sure they had him isolated. Because they had him in there with General Pop. He wouldn't last two. That nigga barely make the dollar million. Them niggas would have been all over his ass. You hear me? But that's not nobody you need to be influenced by. Especially if you got your mother and your father in your life. But subsequently, it's a whole bunch of children out here raising children. People not maturing at the rate that they should. And like I told you guys before, a lot of people be having sex out of season. There's a certain time that you should be having sex with your mate and reproducing children. There's a certain being that you should be having sex with in order to have children. You haven't been taught that. You've been taught to live like this, like the beast man. He told you that you 3/5 of a human being, but he's 3/5 of a human being. See, it's the flip flop. They told you 3/5 of a human being and you're not even a human. So they can hang you from a tree and set you on fire and take selfies with it. That wasn't even 100 years ago they was doing that. Hanging niggas up from a light post and the women all sitting there with their tea laughing. A lot of them women is old now. A lot of them dead. But that shit happened. And it hasn't been atoned for. And these are the beings that you're taking your social cues from. So the ancestors sent Marcus Garvey. They sent Noble Drew Ali to your ass. They sent the most honorable Elijah Muhammad to you. Marcus Garvey, Medgar Evers, Rap H. Brown, the Black Panther Party. It was a whole bunch of people. They wasn't trying to talk to our people. They was going up against these adverse pale people that were terrorizing them. They was trying to commit genocide against us. After like Tulsa, Oklahoma was 100 years ago. That was shit. My grandmama lived to be 96. You hear me? Nobody atoned for Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nobody received reparations for it or nothing. No one is holding these beings accountable for their heinous acts and their devilishment. But they'll ban my live and say misinformation, exhibiting violent behavior. Let me set your college boy on fire and then hang his ass up on a light post and sit in a lawn chair and sip on a damn green drink. See, you don't want the shoe on the other foot. But then y'all will spin the block on that shit and be like, oh God, oh Jesus. Give him back his Jesus. Give him back his devil. Give him back his God. Give him back that punk ass Bible that he stole from you, because that's your story. But give him that shit back. Right? Stop paying attention to his cinema. Stop thinking that you got to live up to his ideologies. Stop going to his schools. Stop celebrating his holidays and start tuning into you and watch how existence starts responding to you. Because his time is up. It's already over. Y'all keep resuscitating these motherfuckers and don't even know it. The devil gotta go. The black devil too. You see, I don't like using their terms. Fuck your terminologies. When I know that the terminologies that's coursing through my veins predated that bullshit, I'm gonna refer to that. I gotta dumb it down for niggas and talk in grimoire. Present how the grimoire is and still communicate in grimoire. Just to get through to you. Come on, man. Come on, man. But all them entertainers, they paid to distract you. Why do you think the basketball players make so much money? To keep your ass distracted. Detracted. Negated from the blueprint that your ancestors already had, they had already preordained for you. And they know that shit. They said, we got to get these niggas to work. We got to get them educated so they can keep working for us and put their money in our banks, right? Worship our God and spend their money at a retail rate on what the fuck we tell them to buy. And you did it. And then complain about these motherfuckers spitting on you. Stop giving them your energy. I told y'all, boycott Christmas this year. I've been telling y'all that since I came on here. Why y'all just boycott Christmas? I was saying that on Facebook. Right? You're like, oh man, George Floyd. Boycott Christmas then, nigga. You want to get hurt? Boycott Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Stop celebrating that shit. Stop going to these concerts. I don't care if you like the damn artist. Stop going to the concert. Once they see the money stop coming in, they're going to be like, yo, hold up. What you want, nigga? They can just come into your neighborhood when they want to vote. Come all up in your churches and kiss on your babies. So disingenuous, too. Sell you a bunch of stale cheese. You don't see their ass again until election time again. And they ain't did none of the shit they said they was going to do last time. You ain't holding them accountable. You too afraid of losing your job because you too afraid to believe in your own self and generate your own job. Make your own fucking job. Find something that you good at and monetize that shit. Then you will start to see shit shift in your favor. If you want to complain about the system. Because you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't be lukewarm. Revelation chapter 3, verse 15. You can't be lukewarm. That's what Jesus said, according to your scripture. Like, I don't come to the lukewarm people. Them people that's in the gray area. See, a lot of you weak cowards want to be in a gray area. You got to either be black or white, motherfucker. And I ain't talking about the pigmentation. I'm talking about your shit should be that clear where you stand. But you got an arena, you got a football, let me say that again. You got a soccer arena full of ancestors that you descended from that's cheering for you to win, but they can't even cheer for you to win if you ain't even reading the playbook that they gave you. You ain't even reading the playbook they gave you. You're listening to the playbook of the opposite team. That's why they could drop $100 million in your lap, $300 million in your lap, and watch you give them all of that money right back. They'll give you what you want when they know you're dumb. Like, oh, shit, he's just going to give it back to us anyway. The dumbest shit I see is when niggas got diamonds around their neck. Like, man, we bought all them diamonds? Yeah. Why? Do you own the mine? You got a diamond mine? No, I got this at the jewelry store in the middle of the mall. Nigga, you got finessed. Why you ain't just go over there to Africa and go buy the fucking mine? See, they know you ain't gonna think that far. They know your train tracks don't go that far. They know your elevator don't go up that far. Shouts out to Jay Prince. He said that in his book. You know, certain people only the elevator only go up to a certain flow. You hear me? That was some real shit. But a lot of niggas is like that. Out here shooting at each other and robbing each other. Nigga, you already a fucking millionaire. You shouldn't even be fucking around no hooga booger ass shit. It's counterproductive. That is not keeping it real, my nigga. You got 100 years here at best. And they already got it figured out for you. They got 15 years that they got you dedicating to working, 15 years of entertainment. You spent 24 years in the bathroom preparing to go to work, being entertained, and 12 years of going to school. In that time, you didn't exhausted 66 years of your life, 6 months, 6 days, and 6 hours. 66666. The mark of the fucking beast. and they put you in a hexagram, or they didn't put you in the box, right? The box got 6 sides. Put your ass in a fucking box like that. You. Put you in the box, man. Open your ass up on Christmas. Tell you the new year is January 1st. That's Janice. One head in the future and one head in the past, and no head in the present. One head in the future and one head in the past, and no head in the present. Not even aware of it. Talking about Happy New Year. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Right now, what is it? It's April. We're about to go into May. You should already be planning. You should already have your plan for next year. You shouldn't be setting up a plan for next year. That shit should already be formatted. I told y'all that last year. I told y'all everything that we was going to be doing this year last year. At this time, if not beforehand. Told y'all about the event we having in San Antonio in July. Told y'all that shit last July. Shouts out to Keith Taylor. He came. Peace of love, Keith. Keith was there. It was like, hey, people be like, when the next event? Let me tell y'all ass something for the people that say that. I got over 210 people in the community. I'm just putting it out there in the public domain. But I know the people from my community gonna already show up. I don't even be hard pressed for y'all to be coming to the event. I really ain't. I'm really just talking to the people that rock with me. That's on my Google chat platform. Because I know they're gonna show up. And they're gonna get that information that should be disseminated from mouth to ear. Shouldn't even be coming across no TikTok. Think I'm gonna get on here and really tell you how to fucking win on their fucking platform? And they keep suspending me? They keep violating my lives and making sure people can't see it? Hell no. You got to get face to face with me. You really want to know? Come get face to face. Come get face to face. Everybody, y'all think y'all gonna get it for nothing. I was talking to Lemon Lime the other day, and I done told y'all that before, man. I done spent over 75 G's on my spiritual education. I done spent over 75 G's learning to apply the things that I've learned to this point. So for all y'all people, what book did you read? That book ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna be enough. You're gonna have to apply yourself. You're gonna have to invest in yourself. And you can't be a miser with yourself, or you ain't gonna get it. Shit ain't gonna open up for you in that way. I remember going out to Dunwoody and Sandy Springs to them seminars with the white folks. Cause they know a lot of them be knowing some shit. And they'll give you the references in person. They ain't gonna give it to you online. They want to see if you're gonna show up. You show up, they give you them references. And people be like, damn, man, how you know this shit? Like, motherfucker, I went to this event. I ain't gonna pay that money. But you were gonna stand in the line for 3 hours with your feet hurting just to get a pair of Jordans. No, I'm not in Georgia. I used to stay in Georgia for 19 years. I done graduated from Georgia, from Atlanta. I'm in Texas now. I've evolved beyond Atlanta. People be like, why you leave Atlanta? Atlanta be popping. Man, fuck that shit. I call that Niggerville. And I call Houston Niggerville 2.0. You hear me? I don't want to be around no hooger boogers. Niggas get to shooting and killing innocent bystanders, and no, I don't need to be around none of that shit. Give me a small little rural town and I'm good. I don't need to be around no negativity. That's the new book I'm writing, y'all, called Negativity. I don't need to be around negativity. Because then I'm automatically associated with that. And that ain't how I get down. And I be telling my boys, like, boy, you don't even want to, let me take you out. See, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, right? Take your ass back to Detroit. Them niggas tore the street signs down off of the street. You don't even know what fucking street you on if you don't know where you at. You go through that bitch and be lost. Yeah, I'm from Detroit. 48203. What up, though? And my kids be singing all these old. All right, Elmar. I take their ass there, they'll be peeing on themselves. I take them to the east side or the west side. They'll piss themselves. Like, now rap that NBA young boy shit. Say it with your chest. Niggas gonna test your temperature real fast. You hear me? Cul-de-sac kid ass. I mean, it mystified me. You got your mommy and your daddy in your life. You got your grandmamas and your granddaddies. Everybody telling you they love you, and you want to go. You want to join. You want to get in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? You live in a cul-de-sac, comfy, 4 to 5 bedroom house, manicured lawn, but you want to go to the ghetto and sell dope. That's counterproductive. And I know it's a whole new line. It's a whole new generation now of niggas that's on that type of time. They setting y'all up for failure. Fucking Pooh Shiesty mask on. You gonna get clapped. A nigga will clap your ass walking around with that Pooh Shiesty mask on because you think it's cool. It's hot as hell outside. And you got a Pooh Shiesty mask on? Nigga, you will lose your life. Especially to a nigga that got his head on the swivel. He said the Gucci mask on. Yeah. However they got it. You know what I'm saying. Niggas that got their head on the swivel, that's really about that life, and the nigga pull up in the gas station and cock his shit back. Your ass ain't got no car. You just standing out there with the fucking, what's the name, Pooh Shiesty mask nigga. Like, damn, I gotta go take my strap in the car. I mean, the fucking stove. Damn, these goofy ass niggas. She said the son gonna cook them. Yeah, the son gonna cook them, but somebody else gonna cook their ass. Especially if they paranoid. They got their head on the swivel already. And they thinking you coming to line them up. Like, damn, did this nigga follow me to this store? Then you get on out your car, you got your Pooh Shiesty mask on. You think that nigga gonna pay for your funeral? After they hit you with them hot torpedoes? Hell no. It's dumb. They dumbing y'all down. This whole generation got smartphones and it is as dumb as they can be. I'm just keeping it 10K with y'all. Somebody got to say it, man. Somebody has to say it. That shit is not cool. Can't read, can't write. That shit is not cool. Now you got a whole new wave of people about to turn 40. And they on that same dumb shit. or they in the gray area. You better get your ass out the gray area. Think about the next generation. Show some responsibility. You're not young. When I see you niggas, when I see you 35 to 40-year-old niggas with them tight pants on, I'm embarrassed. They say he wouldn't be smart without phones. Yeah, she wasn't that bright herself. Ain't gonna be having them tight ass pants on and shit. Got your love handles all hanging off the side of them shits. Got the they say the dad bod. That ain't no damn dad bod. Got your gut hanging all over them little tight ass pants. I went to the bathroom one day and the nigga he pulled the pants down like he a 3-year-old. Pulled his pants down to his knees to use the bathroom. I'm like, damn, this nigga got his ass out. I walk in the bathroom, this nigga got his ass out. Oh, heavy back ass nigga with some motherfucking tight little pants on. Pants little as hell. Shoes big as hell, looking like Ronald McDonald. Oh, these Christians. Nigga, you look like a damn fool. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. He said finesse, yeah, finesse 2 times. He do be dressing like that. Oh, heavy back ass niggas. Gotta pull your pants down to your knees to take a pee. That's some bullshit. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta see your hairy ass. Oh, my bad, dog. I thought I ain't think nobody was gonna come in here. I was disgusted. You can't even zip your pants down and pull your schlong out. You gotta pull them bitches down past your hips just to take a piss. You shouldn't be wearing that shit. That's cool if you just made the dollar menu, meaning you about 110, 115 pounds, 120 pounds. You can get away with that shit. But your ass 165 plus, stop putting on them little tight pants. Not in case you a zest monster. Then I could have some compassion for your fashion statement. Anyway, I done went on long enough tangent. Anybody got any questions? But yeah, they be wanting me to holler on y'all head about this shit. But see, this coming from the ancestors, or not the ancestors, the elders that have already transitioned, because they watching y'all ass. They looking at you. They watching y'all pay attention to that goofy shit. You got to be a little bit more definitive than that, Jay, when you say, where do instruments come from? That's you're still being vague. I can only answer the question as clear as you ask the question. Because all things material come off the planet. Everything come out the planet. Any instrument that was ever made came out the planet. That could be a saxophone, a guitar, a keyboard, a piano. You want to go into Texas Instruments, the calculator? It was made on the planet. It was made on the planet. Any other questions? This is eternal. Say what kind of okay? What's today's lesson? It's Q&A with Dr. Ray. Black and white unite. No, no. Any questions? You said what is the missing 164 supplied by Tahuti to restore the Aya Hiru? Yeah, that's an excellent question. Shouts out to Nature's First. It's not that it's missing; it's just not being accounted for. Y'all got all of that, right? If you didn't, you done missed it. Tell y'all, I gotta take advantage of the window of opportunity. Hopefully, y'all screenshotted what was up there and study this stuff. Yeah, the 1/4 not missing. It's just that when you're looking at the Aya Hiru, right? See that? The 1/64 that you're talking about is in the brow. That's thinking. They call that the sixth sense. You see that? And on the other side of thinking is the mind. And the mind sees itself in the heart, it sees itself in the brow, and it sees itself in the stomach. It can move through 3 localities. So that is the 1/6 that you're referring to. Or the 1/64 that they say is missing or perceived to be missing. It's not that it's missing. It's just that when it comes to thinking, it doesn't register with your senses. It transcends it. So you got 3 portions of your mind. I've been through this a litany of times, right? You got the conscious mind. That's in the brow chakra. You got the unconscious mind. That's in your heart. And then you have the subconscious, which is in your stomach or your bosom, right? Now your conscious mind has access to something called the superconscious. That's where all of your knowledge and your wisdom comes into the brow chakra. That's what you call the third eye, which is the mind's eye, right? Some people say the first eye or the mind's eye. It's all the same thing, right? Your unconscious mind has access to your 5 senses, but your unconscious mind can't tap into your thinking. You need your brow. Your conscious mind could tap into thinking, right? And it has the capability of receiving the divine intellect from your own superconsciousness called the oversoul. This is what people be referring to as spirit, God, Allah, the ancestors, my spirit guides, the angels. It's your own oversoul. You follow? I hope that answered your question, Nature First Initiative. We need to see you, man. Come on into the tech space, man. Man, you missed a powerful class on Monday, man. Oh my God. I should have recorded that one. That was a real powerful class we had on Monday. to a copy and paste from Eon ratio. Yeah, let's get your ass out of here. You a little weirdo. This dude is I know that you a stan, Eon ratio. Ain't nobody trying to hear that Kabbalistic mess. No, I want to mute this nigga indefinitely. Mute this motherfucker. Yeah, the entire line. Mute his ass. Yeah, let's just block his account. Just block you, period. 8 mass. That ratio motherfucker's a hater. It's always them little Jewish dudes. I don't even think he's Jewish. Yeah, I know you in the tech community. Was you in Money Making Mondays, Moon Magic Monday? Did you come to that one? I don't know if you was in there or not. But I pulled back a layer. I pulled back another layer on that. That was a powerful class because oh, you say he came in about 10 minutes. Okay. You see how I started off? Somebody came in there later. Shouts out to Keith Taylor. He came in later and started talking about everything that we was talking about at the beginning of the class. All the way to the Gregory Grabavoy code. Can't make that shit up. You see, I want people to be operating on an intuitive level, right? That's a desire of mine. I want everybody to get there, right? And once you start getting to the intuitive level, your unconscious mind can't go there. This is where your ego is right here in the unconscious mind. But you have autonomy over the conscious, and you, the conscious self, moves from the conscious area. It could go through the unconscious area, and it also goes through the subconscious. So this is where your memory is located. Most people operate on the unconscious mind, meaning that they moving on autopilot. 90% of what you're doing while you're awake, you're doing it on autopilot, especially if you've done it more than 133 times. You on autopilot. Only 10% of your consciousness access this reality. The rest of it is located here. That's why it seats itself in the heart. Your conscious mind is not telling your heart to beat. Your unconscious mind facilitates that. It facilitates, you don't be like, I want to hear. You don't do that. Your unconscious mind take care of all that for you, so you don't have to focus on that. You can use your mind's power to connect to the super consciousness, which I talk about that in seminar, 1089 seminar. Access your super consciousness, and that gives you access to, while you awake, your unconscious mind gives you random access to memory, right? While you awake. Or let's say awake and alert. But the conscious mind, when it has the ability to tap into the superconscious and give you random access to the boundless universe. Rabu. You got Ram and Rabu. But that's what the pyramid does. When you got a pyramid in your hand, it opens up your antenna, your third eye, and it transcends thinking. Above thinking is your intuition, clairvoyance, psychometry, and telepathy. I'm not here to have a pissing contest with you, Mike 12. Do you got a question? He said you 6, man. I don't even know who you are. I don't know what you look like, and I don't know what you're talking about. Don't come in here attempting to ad-lib. Don't do that. Do you got a question? This is Q&A with Dr. Ray. Yeah, Rabu. That's random access to the boundless universe. I just turned it into an acronym. Like, that's random access memory. Random access to your memory. Yeah, I know they be bots. Like whatever song you like to listen to, you done heard it a time and time again. You got random access to the memory of that from your conscious mind from when you did it from an awake alert state. It got stored in your memory. You got random access to that memory while you awake, right? And when you go to sleep and you leave your body through your third eye, you got random access to the boundless universe. We ain't even talked about the random access to the boundless spiritual universe. See, that's a whole nother level and a whole nother layer. And a lot of people be like, I just want random access to the boundless spiritual universe. But you're still operating from the unconscious mind. You're using your ego. And it don't work like that. It said 12 disagreeables versus 12 agreeables. Facts. Beginning. Yeah. What you isms? Mike 12, what you're attempting to do is you're attempting to improvise on what I'm saying, and you wasn't here since the beginning of this build, right? You coming in somewhere, you ain't even here. You sound indoctrinated. Sound like you're trying to use some right knowledge there. So you coming from a doctrinated space, and I'm coming from actual application and experience. It's a difference. So you drawn from something you read, and I'm drawn from something I experienced. Two different, two different degrees, brother. You talking in duality. That's two dimensions. Polarity, agreeable, disagreeable. That's 360 degrees, right? 360 degrees. You're saying 180. All you got to do is ask the question, my nigga. Don't try to come in here and act like you know something. Because I know you ain't pouring no libations. That's why you're here. You saying 100 agreeable, disagreeable, right? But that's still incomplete because you can't have a zero. You can't count zero as a place. You can't give a place value to zero and end up with 9. That'd be incomplete. You would have to have 361. You follow? In order to get 10. If you're going to use zero as a place value. I hope I'm not going over your head. Right? Because you came in here disagreeable. You came in here trying to disagree with me, and that's fine. But you was only at 360 degrees. When it's 361 degrees, that will make the sphere, not the cipher, the sphere complete. Right? That's when you start dealing with reflection. Because you can't split that in half. Do you know how to split in half 361 degrees, Mike 12? So Cause see, you ain't coming here. This Q&A with Dr. Ray. But since you ain't want to ask no questions, I'm gonna ask you a question. Can you show me how to split 361 degrees in half? Okay, go ahead. Put it in there. No, you're not about to come up here. Not on my platform, my nigga. Say it in the comments section. And you might have missed my point, the being that said that's 1. No, it's not. That's 10. No, I just don't let people up here. No, now you're guessing. You're guessing, beloved. Just say you don't know. Because see, I transcended that duality. No, I'm not lucky you busy. I didn't ask you to come in here. You came in here and with no coof. You had no coof, brother. I don't know who the hell you are. You came in agreeable, disagreeable. Nigga, sit your ass down. This the next level. You don't see. You came in here. You thought that you was gonna come in here and try to bust me up or something. Nah, nigga. It don't work like that. You still couldn't answer my question. Let me go ahead and break it down for y'all. Because see, my students already know this. I should have one of them. Ooh, let me get somebody. Shamari, break it down for him, Shamari. Tell them how you split 361 degrees in half, Shamari. Put it in the comments section, Shamari. Yeah, he tried to disrupt my teaching. This nigga wants some attention. Talking all that agreeable, disagreeable. He one of them indoctrinated niggas. Try to use Nawapu against Nawapu. But you doctrinated. I'm not doctrinated. I've branched off from being indoctrinated, my nigga. I know what I'm connected to. Do you? You have a speculative connection. I have an actual connection. There's a difference. Right? No, you guessing too. People that guess, you listening to your unconscious mind. That's a guess-like frequency. Let me show y'all. 361 is 19 times 19 to give you 361. You see that? 19 times 19. You know who the 19th elder is, right? Mike 12. That's the Archangel Michael. Or you might say Yanun. Correct? That's also known as the 19th Netaru, who is Haru. You walking with me? You ain't ready, my nigga. You still stuck at 12. I'm bringing it up to 19. You're not ready for that. I told y'all, I'll be attempting to talk to you people that are new to your spiritual journey. 7 years or less. Ain't that what I said when I first came on here? Now, I said we could go deeper if you got more than 7 years. But come in here asking your questions. Don't come in here thinking you about to teach me or show me something, my nigga. Go do that shit on your own page. But don't come in here thinking you just going to interrupt my live or You could just ad lib on what I'm talking about. Leave the comment section for people that got questions. See, you still stuck on agreeable and disagreeable. That's in polarity. And remember, to expound on that, remember I told y'all that a circle is what? How many dimensions does a circle hold? I'm about to show y'all something about that clock. How many dimensions does a circle hold, you guys? Come on, who been paying attention? oh, oh, man. Come on, man. Y'all tap that screen. Come on, tap the screen. No, come on, show enough. You guessing, my man. A circle has 2 dimensions, right? 2 deals with duality and polarity. 2 dimensions is trapped in 3 dimensions. Y'all guessing. Y'all not using your higher senses. When you start guessing, that means you're not on an intuitive level. That's right. That's right. You on the right path, though, Anthony Oliver on the right path. But check it out. That's a 2-dimensional shape. Is a circle. A circle is 2 dimensions. A sphere has 3 dimensions. This is a sphere. And a clock, right? 12, 3, 6, and 9. That's you getting a 2-dimensional perspective of time. If you're using a clock, you're using 2 dimensions in order to perceive time in a 3rd-dimensional reality. So you will lack the capability of manipulating time in the 3rd dimension. See, I know how to hold my scepter. I understand the law of vibration. When I go to rest, or what you call sleep, yes, time is incorrect. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the sunlight to touch the retina in your eye. So you seeing the reality that you in with an 8-minute and 20-second delay, right? Listen to what I'm saying again. You're seeing time. You're seeing this illusion with the 8-minute and 20-second delay. Only reason you can see what you're seeing now because it's already in your memory. You're using random access memory to compensate for the 8 minutes and 20 seconds that it takes for the light to touch the back of the optical nerve in your brain. Proof of this is when you go into meditation, for those that meditate. When you're meditating and you go into meditation at 2:01 and you've been meditating for 40 minutes and you know you've been sitting there for 40 minutes and then you come out to meditation and the clock say 2:03. Where did that time go? It stayed right where it was at. It's just that you went somewhere. But you have to know who you are. And this is why I keep telling you guys, you are not the body and you are not the mind. These are utilities that you're utilizing in order to interface in this reality. So when you got a watch on or when you got a clock, up on the wall, you're getting a 2-dimensional aspect of 3-dimensional time. So it doesn't feel like you missing 8 minutes and 20 seconds. The devil is aware of that. And that's why he could pop up everywhere around the fucking earth. They show you that in the Nuwapic language guide, Wagu, which is Nuwapic for time. When the docs start telling you about time and the clock of destiny. But he didn't break that all the way down for y'all in that book. And the reason why he ain't break all of these things down in a lot of them scriptures is because you had to apply yourself. A lot of the stuff, you got to learn how to read between the lines. A lot of things that the Supreme Grand Master Teacher put out, you literally had to exercise. You have to exercise this shit to come to these conclusions. You just can't read it. That's linear thinking. At some point, you're going to have to acquire some experience. But where a lot of these smart, dumb niggas fail at is they think that you just need to read everything. No, nigga, that ain't enough. You just basically doctrinated. There's another scroll he wrote called the Urim and Thummim, which I keep that real close because I'll be doing readings for people. And in this book, he talked about knowledge is not a sufficient condition. It's very necessary, but it in itself is not a sufficient condition. You are the sufficient condition, but you got to know who you are. You say, well, damn, Doc, how do I know who I am? By identifying with who you are not, right? And I keep telling you, you are not the body and you are not the mind. These are utilities that you're utilizing to interface into this reality. Just that simple. When you look at the word experience, right? Y'all got all of that off the board? All right, I'm about to take it down. Hope y'all got it, man. Tell y'all, I'll be blowing on windows of opportunity. It's going to be somebody in my inbox like, hey, man, can you go over all of that again? Catch the replay. Go to my YouTube. That's why I upload the long version of these lives on the YouTube. I can't upload the whole thing on TikTok. Just go to YouTube. Not in case you a subscriber. Subscribers, y'all can download the whole damn video. Subscribe to the page, right? You got to have experiences. Externally peering through the 5 senses. That's what experience is. And you are externally peering into this reality. When you lay down and go to sleep, you are removing yourself from this reality. You're leaving 3rd dimensional interface for 4th dimensional interface, giving yourself random access to the boundless universe. And that's for Mike 12. Now, you ain't got to check your risk on that, nigga. I know what time it is in this great damn time called Noon Tare. Anybody else got any other questions? We're going to take one more question, and then we're gonna have to get out of here. I got to finish packing up some of these orders. Get the ancestor money. Go to my website. Check out the webinar, the ancestor currency webinar, and learn about ancestor money and how it works and how it could function in your life. Because burning ancestor money can help you. It can help you tremendously, man. I got these Mansa Musa notes. They are no joke. And we was talking about Mansa Musa on Monday. Got the Mansa Musa note, the Google Plexian. I'm gonna put the Mansa Musa on sale for y'all ass. Put the Mansa Musa note on sale. The Google Plexian. This note is this is an instrument, right? You fold it towards yourself, say Psalm 23. Get in front of your altar, get you a little macaroni pan, and burn it. Write all of your ancestors' names on the back of it here, or you can put them on the front and the back. Watch what happens. You got some shit going on in your house that you don't want, you got some undesirable shit going on, burn one of these. You want your business to be accelerated, burn one of these. It happened. Hey, people like, how is this happening? Like, yo, it just happens. It just happens. And see, the Asians been doing it for years. But see, they got their own thing on their money. I got Mansa Musa. Shout out to Mansa Musa. Right? Put you in tune with that frequency. But y'all check out the ancestral currency webinar. It run about an hour long. It's about $20. Check it out before you purchase the ancestor money, so you will know exactly what you're getting into when you start burning ancestor money. Because many of my students are already benefiting from this shit. I'm telling you. I told y'all I deal with real time now. I'm not too hung up on what happened in the past and what's gonna happen in the future. You know what I mean? And y'all need to start holding these niggas accountable too. That be telling y'all what's gonna happen. They be making all of these old lofty ass predictions, and then if shit don't happen, and y'all not holding these people accountable for telling you that something was gonna happen that didn't happen. Because now they done pulled your attention away from the present. You hear me? I don't want to pull your attention away. I want that shit to be present. Shouts out to Nate Cherry. That's one of my newer initiates. You know, and he had some powerful testimonies. I talked to him yesterday too. No, it's on the website. It's on the website, beloved. On the go to the tab 1089 TV. 1089 TV. Yeah. Follow the link. Just click the link. Once you purchase it, click that link, and it'll open it up for you. It's about an hour long. You know, you could take notes, or you could just have it forever. Either way, always tell people to take notes. That way, it's always with you. So, what does the doc mean? Why there's more now than ever? Meaning there's no more. People are becoming aware of now and not then. Then is consistent of the past and the future. When you operate on a now, and you're externally peering through the 5 senses, right? And on the other side of that is now. That's you, right? On the other side of that is then. And in between the then is a now. And then another then. That now is you. So it's more of you than ever. If you are aware of you. Yeah, you got to come join the 1089 tech community, man. I give out a whole bunch of affirmations. And that's another thing, too. Once y'all join the community, it's a whole bunch of the doc books. Shouts out to 210. Man, just about all of the doc scrolls in there, all of that shit. Y'all be playing. That's what I be saying. Like, I tell y'all to join the community. Y'all be waiting for it. Why y'all want TikTok to benefit for something that was meant for you? Come to the group, man. I give a litany of affirmations. Get all the affirmations, get all of the techniques. Go through my TikTok. Go through my TikTok page. I'm one of them pages you can't wait for me to show up in your FYP page. You literally got to scale my page and you can learn. You will raise your intelligence right there. Yeah, it's a lot, ain't it, Zay? You see it like, God damn, it's a lot of shit. But take your time. I teach on the curb. There is no rush. There is no pissing contest. But I want people to benefit from now, not then. See that then? That keep you in belief. That's why I be telling people, like the sister came in here earlier and was like, hey, the aliens built the pyramids. Some people be wanting to know about Nibiru. Hey, what's going on in another galaxy? Like, would that be check? Would that be cash, credit, or EBT? Right? Credit, debit, or EBT? Which one is it going to be? We got to stay in the now, right? I just popped up. Yeah, red dice. That means some want you to be in alignment with what's going on here. But if you go to the bottom of my page, red dice, it's going to take a long time to get to the bottom. I got a bunch of affirmations at the bottom of the page. And work your way up, man. Everything there. To my mental and physical efforts. I got this out the mind book. Oh, that's still potential. To my mental and physical efforts, I add the potential of my spiritual self. Its qualities permeate affairs. Its essence flows through my entire being. I'll say that 2 more times. To my mental and physical efforts, I add the potential of my spiritual self. Its qualities permeate affairs. Its essence flows through my entire being. To my mental and physical efforts, I add the potential of my spiritual self. Its qualities permeate affairs. Its essence flows through my entire being. I mean, he said, I've been telling so many people to join the group. Yeah, that's a good job. You know what you could do, Zay? Just repost the videos. Just repost the videos, man. You ain't gotta twist nobody arm off. Just repost the videos, man. Let the ancestral network that we have in place, they know what to do. Just repost the videos. Know what I mean? You get spiritual currency when you start reposting my videos. And anybody that talks shit against me, hey, I feel for you, like Shaka Khan. I can't convince my ancestors to protect me in no other way than the way that they protect me. So you better watch what you say. And the reason why a lot of people suffer from the attacks of my dearly departed and my ancestors is because y'all not doing nothing for yours. That's what make it more severe on your goofy asses when y'all be coming in here trolling, talking shit behind my face, slandering me, and you ain't even poured a libation ever. Don't do that. Because I don't mess with dark magic. I don't mess with no Baphomet, no Lucifer or Lilith. I'm not into none of that. I'm on a divine trajectory. And when you attempt to besmirch what I have to bring to the people, and you not doing it at that same rate or greater, the joke's on your ass. I just got to get that disclaimer to people. Because a lot of people been taking L's lately talking shit against me. Don't talk shit against me. I don't give a fuck what I don't care about you like that. I plant the seed and leave that. Yeah. Yeah, you can't come into the group. You got to purchase something off my website. Primarily an orgone device. You got to purchase an orgone device from my website. I got it on sale. I got stuff on sale. These are some of the advanced pieces. This is a shutter kite, and lapis lazuli, and chrysocolla. This will get your talk, this will get your speaking game on a whole nother level. Right? This will put your vernacular will be astounding wearing one of these. And it, of course, is going to get rid of the radiation too. Pieces like this on my neck, you know. I'm gonna start putting the scarab joints on there too, you guys. I haven't put them up on the site yet. I'm still mailing out orders. I've been saying too many codes, so I'm still I'm still sending orders out. So if all my people that's been ordering the tech, the unks that I have, the Dream Tech, just come join the community, man. Yeah, shouts out to Red Dice. Come join us in San Antonio. Yeah, that's a scarab on there. That's the Ultra Tech. I put an Ultra Tech, I put the Ultra Tech into the scarab now. And just, I'm going to start putting it on the smaller medallions or the pendants. Yeah, it's on my website. This is 101. This is 101. I got something. I gotta sand this one down. But this is blue obsidian. This is blue obsidian. You see that? Ain't it a beaut? And everything I make is sitting on a bed of shungite, black obsidian, tourmaline. Now I done added, that's why I put ultra, onyx, and jet. I got 5 black crystals that this is sitting on. Everything that I make is like that. Even this piece around my neck, that's labradorite. All right. See all that shungite in the back there? Shungite and tourmaline. I'm telling y'all, I'm 1,000 for 1,000. You know, I got the medallions. That's malachite. You can't really see it in there, but I got a crystal crusher. Crush all the crystals up. Let me get some more and show y'all. These are little medallions. I guess I can bring it over here. Now, let me just take it there so that they can see it. Here goes some other pieces. This guy, Ethiopian opal and labradorite. See that? That's heavy duty right there. If you work around computers all day, you in the studio, if you're a musician and you work around a lot of electrical equipment, you know, you want to raise your emotional intellect, you want to get pieces like these. And these is one-on-ones. Like, I can't keep replicating these. Those labradorite pieces is handmade. They hand polished. These is $300. $300. Like I said, they sitting on a bed of shungite, obsidian. Yeah, these is one-on-ones. So once you got them, they got. Shouts out to Shamari. Hey, Shamari. 3 people attempted to get that same piece. They said that they wanted it, but I knew you was gonna get it. I knew that you wanted that. You had said it. I was like, hey man, somebody else said they was gonna get it. And it was like, yo, I'm gonna get it first. I was like, I don't know. Then they came back like, yo, did you sell it? I was like, you ain't looked on the website? Shit, it should say sold out. Then I got these the smaller pendants. You know, this is for grounding. That's desert jasper. Isn't it a beaut? That's the desert jasper. They on sale. Hey, I'm trying to, man. These all I got left too. I had about 40 of them at the beginning of the month. Now I only got 7, 11, 12, 13 of these. That's ocean jasper. Yep, shouts out to I am Coca Queen. She been rocking with me for a minute. Yeah, yep. She one of my day ones. You can't really see the crystals in this one, but I call this amphilite. And amphilite has amethyst, phosphosiderite, and iolite mixed in together. This is kind of what it looked like without the sticker on it, without the metal sticker. Get your third eye open. But all my OrgoniteTEK, even if you don't think your third eye open, I didn't put together the right crystal matrix to open your shit up. So your shit gonna open up even if you don't want it to. Even if you don't think that it's happening, it's gonna do it for you. Right? It's gonna stimulate it to the point that it opens. You want the OrgoniteTEK? Let me see, I got some more OrgoniteTEK. Oh, I got them labradorite pieces. I got some labradorites, and I got these got the labradorite, and I got the shungites. I got the shungites on sale on the site. See that? You can see the crystals in there. Like, you already know what it is, Mocha Queen. I ain't gotta convince you. But that's a shadokite. It's a powerful piece, y'all. That's shadokite and chrysocolla. Just to show it to y'all in real time. Then I got labradorite too. These gonna open your third eye up. If you're struggling with your meditation, this gonna help you. It's gonna assist you. You know, crystals are here to assist you. But since I put them in Orgonite, it also, grounds the cell phone radiation, which is pretty much microwave radiation. Yep. So y'all get the tech. The Lord of Labradorite, the OrgoniteTEK is those is not on sale. I put the shungites on sale, and I won't put them on sale until the AAA event. So y'all gonna have to come out to the event to get those. But all the rest of my stuff is on sale. My chakra plates, they on sale. The medallions, they on sale. Everything on sale except the t-shirts. I got some new t-shirts. I got the Anu t-shirts, the Barudis, the Sekhmets. I got a litany of stuff on my website. And like I said, I got one of the top ranked sites in America from Wix.com. I want to say I got the third visited site. Right? Over 600 customers. Got over 600 customers, man. Like, we got over 210 people in our community now. I got over 40 students with me, not including the people that then left or I didn't have to put out. Thank you, Mocha Queen. That's what happens when you focus and concentrate on what you're doing. You know, and Mocha can testify to it. She been supporting me. She been participating and propagating what I do to others as well. And she could tell you. Not just her, many others, but she in here right now. And I say Mocha Queen because I remember her from when I first came on here, right? She'll tell you, like, yeah, this nigga done came a long way. Came a long way. But that's what happened when you focus and concentrate on your own shit. I don't be caring about what's on the damn news. I don't care what they say about to happen in the, y'all better take all your money out the bank. Everything about it. Man, you keep listening to that dumb shit if you want to. You better focus on what the fuck you want to do and make reality bend around you. And then you can get what you want to do. Stop letting these people scare you. They already programmed us to be in fear. You ain't got time for that. Focus on what the fuck you want to do. Oh, everything about to end. It's going to end on this day. Then the shit don't end. They said the system was going thank you, Messiah. They said the shit was going to crash 3 years ago, and it didn't happen. I'm like, yo, I ain't paying attention to that shit. Fuck that. I'm paying my rent next month. They're like, stop paying rent. Stop. Take all your stuff out the bank. Everybody that did that shit got evicted out their goddamn crib, or they couldn't get their job back. Quit your job. Don't do nothing. Felt like a damn fool, didn't you? And didn't hold them fuckers accountable for telling you that goofy ass shit. See, that's where you fucked up at. That's where you fucked up at. Oh my God. It's like, man, I don't know. I had one of my beloved brothers. He's about to fucking go to jail for behind that shit. Like, man, I ain't going to court. Fuck that shit. They said everything gonna end on July the 4th. Nigga, that was 4 years ago. This shit's still going on. You had a warrant for your arrest, nigga. They'd have kicked your dough in and tased the shit out of you. But I convinced my beloved brother, like, man, take your ass to court, man. He had to do a Zoom court. I said, shit, that is even better. Go ahead and get that shit over with. And it wasn't even that bad. I'm like, see, if you would have just ignored that shit, you'd have been fucked up. Listening to some goofy ass nigga that they made several predictions and ain't none of them came true, and people still keep listening to these niggas. I was like, yo, man, what the fuck? That's why Baba told me to get my ass on here and start giving people some right knowledge. Get them on the frequency of right thinking. Y'all need to come out these belief systems and start living in the fucking now. Stop worrying about then and worry about now. Don't even worry. Be present in the now. Not the then. I would be doing you a disservice if I ain't tell you that, man. I hate to see people get finessed, especially our people, by our own people. I hate seeing that shit. Y'all had no clue how many people that came to me. They had nowhere to live. Now they thriving and doing good. They doing better than not having nowhere to live. They got their own shit. They got clean socks on their feet. They got a pocket full of shekels. Things starting to pop off in their life in a positive direction. They in aligned themselves with their dearly departed and their ancestors, and they seeing the results of their efforts. Because like I tell the people that take my discourse, my students, if you kind of do it, then guess what? It's going to kind of work. But if you really do it, then it's really going to fucking work. Your energy flows where your attention goes. And what you focus and concentrate on, it can and will expand. So if you only focus on Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, guess what? Her stock gonna go up. Klay Thompson gonna get a whole bunch of endorsements. And you ain't gonna get none of that shit. You hear me? So take that attention and that focus and put it on you and see how far it gets you. Because that's what I did. I stopped giving a fuck about whatever. Anything that was going on outside of my chest, I didn't give two fucks about it. In the sense of, hey, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. Man, fuck all of that. I'm going to focus on me, make myself better, align myself with the sun, align myself with the planet, align myself with the ancestors that's coursing through my veins. That's my mama, my grandmamas, my granddaddies, they mamas and daddies. They mamas and daddies, mamas and daddies. That's what I'm a fucking focus on. I'm not focusing on anything else. Anything outside of that is obsolete to me. I don't owe them my attention. I owe that to my mama. My mama put her life on the line just having me. Every mama put their life on the line having a child. I don't care if your mama a piece of shit. My mama didn't do nothing for me. You little spoiled little bitch. Your mama put her life on the line to have you. I don't care if she ain't do nothing. She did that. That's all she needed to do. Oh, well, my daddy, he wasn't. Nigga, he bought you, came out your daddy. When you curse your parents, you curse yourself. I'm going to say that 2 more times. When you curse your parents, you curse yourself. I'm going to say that 1 more time. When you curse your parents, you curse yourself. Goofy motherfuckers. 1/3 of you is your mother. 1/3 of you is your father. And then there's 1/3 of you that's not your mother or your father. That's you. You see that? That's you. But all your characteristics and traits, your body, your bones, your blood, your organs, you got that from them. Give them their propers. Stop being a little spoiled Western artificial white motherfucker. But they are shotgun they parents and go eat a bowl of Cheerios while they sit on the fucking floor bleeding. Y'all better wake the fuck up in this motherfucker. I've been your beloved brother, Dr. Ray at OrgoniteTEK, on behalf of the 1089 Tech community and 1089techvision.com, the AAA Academy and alumni. I leave you with peace and love. May the ancestors be with you. Waduk.